MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Jon Lester is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Ready now, Trey Turner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And one batter in, and the Cubs are going to have to handle a threat to run on the base paths. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Lester is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run.
Hey, you knock that donut off the bat, you look up at the Jumbotron, your batting average is above 300 and still climbing. You're feeling pretty froggy about yourself.
Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. I love watching him hit. He just has a knack for getting on base. In fact, he's in the top 5 in that category in the National League. So expect him to see him work the count and hit the ball hard when he gets a pitch he can handle.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And he takes ball 1. In his career, Zimmerman hits a little over the 270 mark. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ground ball left side. There's Baez. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dad, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Nationals have made this a 5-0 game.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So here's Starlin Castro. Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And Castro makes it all the way around to third with a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
At the plate, Eric Thames, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Castro stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Looking at his career totals, Thames comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Thames behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Stephen Strasburg. First pitch of the at-bat.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game. Men on third with 2 down.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Weekly hit to third. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, it's the Nationals 5. The Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Stephen Strasburg, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Digging in, Kris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Ball and a strike now to Bryant. Now that's popped up. Zimmerman is over, and he puts it away for the first down. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is big Kris Bryant. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. Right fielder looking up into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Strasburg, a California-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
David Bote is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Nationals 5 and the Cubbies 3. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in the bat is Trea Turner.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam
Eaton digging in next. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bodie is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 0 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Happ hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ian Happ becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jason Kipnis becomes out number 2 this inning. So here now is the pitcher, John Lester. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Pitch popped up. Zimmerman is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down 5-3. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way.
0-1. 0-1, no strike.
The 1-0. Zimmerman swings, and this ball sent out to deep left field. Gone! So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-3.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Starlin Castro as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. And he lays off for ball one.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Hayward is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Thames. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 8 and the Cubbies 3.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Ready on 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Suzuki has it. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Gloved by Kendrick. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strasburg on 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Happ is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Standing in, Howie Kendrick, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Taken in by Kipnis. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Anthony Rizzo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Kendrick has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Into the basket, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. So now to the plate, David Bodie. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
1-2. Here it comes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Eaton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now an 8-4 score. New inning set to get underway. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Zimmerman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. In there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And that misses, ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at-bat in this one.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A bouncer up the middle. Baez has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff. Oh.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 9 and the Cubs 4. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Back to the top of the order now. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. First pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 9-4. Now to the plate, Trey.
Leading off for the Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's in.
And this is knocked down on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Lester's 2-0 home. Lined into left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
No balls and a strike to count. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here now is Juan Soto. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0-for-3. Right there for strike 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
1 out and a runner on second base. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now back, the first baseman,
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2-for-3 and looking for more here. And he takes strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air to center. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2. Now batting, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here comes the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They'll need. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 9.
Digging in once again, Eric Thames. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch.
Ball inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Eric Thames takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Now here's the pitch. Steven Strasburg is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey guys, that's his 2nd hit of the game. He's also got a good chance of getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
Here now is Trey Turner. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Two and 0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
I got the count 2-2.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Into the box, Victor Caratini. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Ready for another chance? David Bodie. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Zimmerman will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. So in now for Chicago. Ian Happ 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Standing in, Jason Kipnis. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Strasburg comes set. Here it comes.
1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fouled away. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it, and maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Kyle Schwarber will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in.
Kyle Schwarber.
Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Suzuki has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 11 and the Cubs 4. Dan Winkler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kyle Schwarber will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Ready to begin the 8th. In now, Adam Eaton, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in, Howie Kendrick. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes
2 balls,
now.
2 strikes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well, because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hayward giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The National. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Here's Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Misses. Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Right fielder, Jason.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
Striding in, Chris Bryant. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing?
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. All set to start the 9th in this one. So standing in, Kurt Suzuki. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Chopper to short. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman.
In now for Washington, Starlin Castro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's dead center for strike one.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The right fielder.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 12-4 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wander Suero will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Victor Robles is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The catcher, Victor.
Striding in once again, Victor Caratini. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El
Now
Cambio.
back.
Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
First offering on its way. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Fouled off. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Washington Nationals get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Steven Strasburg earned his 5th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. John Lester takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the National League Central, the Nats held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they crushed the Cubs 12-4. Eric Sogard drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Brewers pushed past the Diamondbacks 6-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. In other Brewers news, relief pitcher Ray Black will miss a significant amount of time as he's been placed on the 60-day DL. They say he's got a torn rotator cuff. The Pirates only allowed 2 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 1-0. The Mets picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-2. Jairo Diaz grabbed his second win of the year, helping the Rockies beat the Reds 2-1. Felix Hernandez was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Braves downed the Marlins 4-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The San Diego Padres racked up 11 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 4-1. The San Francisco Giants combined for 4 total home runs as they dismantled the White Sox 8-2. The Bronx Bombers combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-1. The Rangers amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-2. Andrelton Simmons had a big day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3 as the Angels took care of the Orioles 8-6. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. Spencer Turnbull grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 3-2. Homer Bailey earned his 4th win out of the bullpen, leading Minnesota past the Royals 3-1. The Oakland Athletics swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 9-6. The Mariners got 12 hits in this one as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 11-7. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.